On Monday, during a court session at the High Court Criminal Division, where Dr. Kizza Besigye and Obeid Lutale sued the CDF over public statements they claim threatened their lives, the defense team led by Erias Lukwago requested permission to present prosecution evidence to the accused ahead of tomorrow's court hearing. Although the application was granted, the letter sent to Luzira prison did not fully reflect all their requests, particularly regarding the evidence review sessions, during which they had expected to go through the prosecution evidence before tomorrow's hearing. At around midday today, Erias Lukwago, Karua and several other lawyers arrived at Luzira prison, where Dr. Kizza Besigye and Hajj Obeid Lutale are being held on charges related to treason.
Chap.
They carried various items including laptops, a projector, flash drives and CDs, which they said contained prosecution evidence in the treason case against Besigye and Lutale.
And the hearing commences tomorrow. I do not know what we shall find and whether that is adequate time. That's the question you'll be answering after being with our clients and receiving instructions.
From a distance, journalists observed through their lenses the check-in process of the 13 lawyers who visited Besigye and Lutale today. After spending nearly 3 hours inside the prison, Lukwago and his team emerged disappointed. This followed the failure of their planned evidence review session after prison authorities declined the request, citing that the lawyers had visited on days that were not designated for such engagements. The lawyers further noted that it was surprising that the court order appeared to have limitations, despite having been issued specifically to allow them access the inmates during weekends and public holidays.
Difficulties accessing the prison with our gadgets. At the first gate, they informed us we could not enter with our gadgets. After we insisted and after consulting, they allowed us to see the officer in charge of that first place, the gate. Mr. Elubu,
The RPC.
We saw him and he allowed us to go with our gadgets and our vehicles to the upper prison, from where now, when we reached the reception of the upper prison, we were not allowed to enter with the gadgets at all. They insisted on holding our gadgets. We left 2 of our team members in charge of the gadgets. That after being held for more than 1 hour.
The lawyers said they had already requested a private room free from audio surveillance equipment where they could confidentially take the clients through the evidence and receive instructions from them. However, this request was not granted.
Was specifically about allowing us to come and see Dr. Besigye and Obeid Lutale on weekends and holidays. That is all they allowed us to do. But having an exclusive room where we can have privacy guaranteed, having our gadgets like laptops, for iPads, having projectors and whatnot, all these gadgets, they said no way. That is not allowed.
Tomorrow had been set by the High Court Criminal Division, presided over by High Court Judge Emmanuel Baguma, as the date for the commencement of the hearing of the treason case against Besigye and Lutale. However, according to Lukwago and Karua, this may not be possible because the defense lawyers have not been allowed to present and review prosecution evidence with the accused persons.
We will appear, but to inform the court that whatever was supposed to happen today according to its orders did not happen.
We have not had any consultation. We have not had the opportunity of reviewing the evidence with the accused person. So they know nothing about the case which is going to be presented against them.
Beka Senyonga Mulinde, NTV Tonight.